Have you ever met someone who had the talent to succeed, but still failed? Have you ever wondered why some people reach their goals while others stop halfway? This story may give you the answer, but only if you stay till the end. In a quiet town with tree-lined streets and warm sunshine lived a boy named David Reed. David was smart, not just normal smart, the kind of smart teachers talked about proudly and classmates admired. And he had a dream, a big one. He wanted to become a doctor. His parents believed in him. His teachers believed in him. Even David believed in himself. But there was one problem. A problem so small on the outside, yet powerful enough to destroy everything he wanted. And this one problem would slowly pull him away from his goals. David couldn't control his mind. Whenever he sat down to study, his thoughts would break loose. A notification on his phone, a random song in his head, a memory, a daydream, a YouTube video waiting to be watched. And every time he caught himself getting distracted, he told himself, "It's fine, I'll study later." But later never really came. Deep in his heart, David believed talent was enough. Smart people don't need discipline, he thought. I'll be fine. Weeks passed. Then came the day of the school scholarship exam, an important step toward his dream. David didn't study much, but he believed he would pass anyway. When the results were posted, students ran to see the list. David walked with confidence, but the moment his eyes found his name, everything inside him collapsed. He had failed. For a moment, the world around him went silent. No voices, no footsteps, just the sound of his own heartbeat. His classmates, the ones who studied every day, scored high. Teachers avoided eye contact. His parents were quiet, not angry, just disappointed. That night, David sat alone in his room. Shame, regret, frustration. He whispered to himself, "I wasn't missing intelligence, I was missing discipline." A painful but powerful realization. The next morning, something inside him changed. A voice he had ignored for years finally became loud enough to hear. Try one more time. David decided he needed help, not with math or science, but with his mind. He searched and soon heard about Coach Miller, a physical education teacher known for helping students build focus and self-control. Some said even the most distracted students became disciplined under him. So David approached him. "Coach, I can't focus. My mind jumps everywhere. How do I fix it?" Coach Miller didn't answer immediately. Instead, he said, "Come with me." He took David to the school field. From the sports room, he brought a small toy bow and arrow and set up a round target. "If you hit the center, I'll know you're ready to change." David grabbed the bow, aimed, and shot. The arrow flew and completely missed the board. Coach Miller asked calmly, "What were you looking at?" David replied, "Everything. The grass, the trees, the target." The coach nodded. "And that's exactly your problem." He pointed at the target and said, "A trained mind sees only the goal. A distracted mind sees everything else." David felt those words hit deeper than the arrow ever could. He asked softly, "Where do I start?" Coach Miller smiled and shared 4 rules, but this time not like a lecture, but like lessons built through experience. He tapped David's forehead. Rule 1, guide your thoughts. When your mind wanders, don't panic. Bring it back gently. He held up a calendar. Rule 2, build a routine. Your brain should know when it's time to work and when it's time to rest. He pointed to David's phone. Rule 3, remove distractions. Your phone isn't the enemy. Timing is. Finally, he placed the bow back in David's hands. Rule 4, practice every day. Small steps, repeated daily, create powerful results. David took those rules seriously. The first week was hard. His mind kept trying to escape. Some days he felt like giving up. But every time his thoughts wandered, he repeated, "Focus. This is study time." Slowly, he noticed a change. Minutes turned into focused hours. Routine became habit, and distractions lost their power. Months later, another exam arrived, even more important than the first. The night before, his hands weren't shaking. His mind was calm. When the results were announced, David unfolded the paper with trembling fingers, and his eyes widened. He had scored first place. This wasn't luck. This wasn't just intelligence. This was discipline. A year later, David walked onto a stage to receive his scholarship. As applause filled the hall, he remembered Coach Miller's words. "The mind is like a wild horse. If you don't train it, it will drag you. But if you guide it, it will take you anywhere." And from that day forward, David lived by one principle. Train your mind, and success will follow. If this story inspired you, don't keep it to yourself. Someone else may need it today. Like, share, and stay connected for more inspiring stories. Until then, stay focused, stay patient, and keep moving forward.